Did you guys know that Coleman made a 3-burner stove that ran on white gas? Well, I had no idea until I posted that last video on how to start a Coleman white gas stove, and a couple of my viewers said, hey, did you know they made a 3-burner stove? And I decided I had to have one. So I got on eBay, and I gotta say that they are kind of expensive, but I got this one pretty cheap, maybe because it's not in the best of condition, but it didn't cost me a lot of money, and my intentions are to restore it, clean it up, and use it. But I gotta tell you, I did not expect it to be as big as it is. For size comparison, that is my dual fuel Camp Stove 424 sitting on top. You can see how much larger the stove underneath is. But again, it is a 3-burner and you can cook a lot of food on a 3-burner stove. Now, luckily for me, I am of the human race, so I require quite a bit of food, and a 3-burner stove should be perfect for my needs. I did notice that the 2 outside burners are a tad bit smaller than the center burner, and that is expected because on the 2-burner model, one of them is a little smaller than the other. The main burner is a little bit bigger, and the smaller one doesn't get as hot. So I expect the same thing's going to happen here. The side guys are just a little less BTUs than the center one. The seller said it does work, and it was tested. I will say that there's a lot of indication that this thing has been taken apart, specifically the generator. There's all kinds of chips and nicks, and you can tell where there's been wrenches or pliers right here. This guy over here was loose when I got it, but I pulled it out. It does have a rubber plunger on it. The rubber looks pretty bad, but I put some oil on it, and it's taking pressure. The gasket on the cap looks okay, and it is holding pressure. But let's light it and see how it works. And I must admit, this is the first time that I have lit this stove. I'm not going to repeat how to start these stoves. I will put a link up there if you're unfamiliar with it. But we are going to start 3 burners and make sure it works. So if you remember right, we do have to have this valve up for about a minute until it gets hot. Then we turn it down, and that actually starts putting fuel through the generator, and it'll start vaporizing and the flame will settle down. And there it goes. So the center burner is working as expected. Let's light the side burner. And that burner is lit. And we have 3 burners that are working. So the seller was right, it does work, and I'm kind of excited to clean this thing up, start using it, and enjoying the Coleman 3-burner stove. This is a model 426D, that is D as in Delta, and I believe they had some models after that on the 3-burner, and I think they even had a 3-burner that was considered dual fuel, but this one's a 426D. I believe it is only designed to run on white gas, though some people do run them on gasoline. But I will not be doing that because white gas is pretty cheap in my area. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos, and at the very least, you might be entertained.